you beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, Krishngeet Tarot. My name is Geeta and I'm really glad that you've been able to find your way to this channel. Today we're doing the Air Signs Collective reading for March 2026. That is Aquarius, Gemini, followed by Libra. Now, if you're watching this and you have air sign placement anywhere in your chart, that is Sun, Moon, Venus rising, this message is for you. You might also want to check this reading if you have significant air sign energy in your life. Your husband, your wife, your children, relatives, parents, your friends, anybody who has a lot of meaning in your life. And if you're drawn to watch this, I would say trust your intuition. Now, before we dive in, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this with those who want to hear the message or who need to hear the message today, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a reading. Your support means everything and it helps this channel grow and reach more people who need these messages. All right, so without any further ado, let's dive into what March 2026 has in store for the air signs Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, let's just start. Find your sign and let's see what do the spirit guides really want you to know today. Hey Aquarius, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a reading. Today's reading is for March 2026, and this is not specific to only one area of your life. We are going to see what comes through the cards. It could be career, it could be love, family, travel, finances, relationships, whatever the spirit wants you to know right now. That's what we are tapping into. For you, Aquarius, we have the Light Seers Tarot cards. And I'm really excited to see what unfolds because the moment I picked up these cards, I could sense that it something big, something bold is about to happen for you in the month of March. It feels like something powerful is shifting for you this month. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see what the cards actually have to say. Here we go. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. I hope you all can see the cards. Yes. Just one moment. Okay. Aquarius, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands, King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. This is a powerhouse spread. This is a powerhouse spread, right? I told you the energy felt big, and the cards are confirming it. March is here for you, Aquarius. Let me walk you through this. Starting with the first card that we have here, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Aquarius, this is literally universe handing you a gift. This looks like a big opportunity, right? And here I'm talking about a tangible opportunity, something real, something you can hold, something that has serious weight to it. This could be a job offer, a financial opportunity, a new project, or even an idea that has the potential to actually make money. So March is opening with the cosmos saying, Aquarius, here, this is for you. And the best part, you don't even have to chase this down. It's coming to you. Now, this is likely to show up in the first 2 weeks of March. I would say watch your inbox, watch your phone, pay attention to random conversations. Someone might reach out with an offer, or you might stumble upon something that just feels right. Yeah. So don't second guess it. This is your green light from the universe. Next, we also have this page of wands here. Now this is getting really exciting. So after this opportunity lands in your lap, you're going to receive a message, and it could be literal, like an email, a text, a phone call, or it could be inspiration that just strikes you out of nowhere. I would say the page of wands is that spark, that fire, that oh my god, I just had the best idea. That sort of energy. So this is universe lighting your path, getting you hyped, getting you moving. So this could also mean news about travel, a creative project that suddenly just takes off, or maybe someone younger or less experienced brings you a brilliant idea that changes everything. So just stay open. The message is literally on its way. And this is where the things get really, really interesting. The King of Wands, right? Aquarius, look at this card closely. Do you see that lion right here? That lion, to me, it represents you this March, right? This is your fierce energy, your courage, your boldness um, coming to the surface, I would say. The King of Wands doesn't ask for permission. He doesn't shrink, right? I would say he doesn't play small. He steps up, he leads, and he does it with total confidence and fire in his heart. So, Aquarius, March is calling you to embody this energy, right? You've been handed this opportunity, you have received the spark of inspiration. Now it's time for you to act like the leader you truly are, right? So I would say around mid March, you're going to face a moment where you need to take a bold move. Maybe it's pitching your idea to someone important, stepping into a new role at work, speaking up in a meeting, putting yourself out there, and just showing up as the most powerful, confident version of yourself. The lion energy is telling you don't hold back. This is not the month to dim your light or second guess your vision. Be fierce, be unapologetic, own your power. People are watching Aquarius and they're ready to follow your lead, right? I would also like to say um, that don't do things all alone. March is all about collaboration, it is all about teamwork and being recognized for your skills. Now, this tells me that in the month of March, you're going to connect with the right people, whether that's a solid team, a mentor who really gets you, who really understands you, a business partner, or just a group of people who see your value and want to build with you. And here is the thing, right? They're going to acknowledge you, your talents, your expertise, your unique way of your unique way of seeing the things, seeing the world. So it's all going to be seen and appreciated. You might even get public recognition, a shout out on social media, a praise from a boss, or acknowledgement for the work you've been quietly putting in, right? So I see a lot of collaboration coming for you in the month of March. It could be a project you co create with someone, a partnership that just clicks, or simply working alongside people who elevate your energy. So pay attention to who shows up in your life this month. These are your people, and together, right, you're going to build something really, really solid. And finally, do you see we land on the King of Pentacles? Aquarius, this card is showing me where you will be by the end of March. And honestly, it's everything. The King of Pentacles represents stability, it represents abundance, financial success, mastery, and being completely grounded in your power. This is you. This is you having taken the opportunity, acted with courage, collaborated with the right people, and now you're reaping the rewards. You're not just dreaming anymore, I would say. You have literally manifested this entire uh, success. I'm sorry. This is tangible success, right? This could look like a raise, a new income stream, a signed contract, a financial win, or just feeling secure and in control of your life in a way you haven't felt in a while, or something that you've been longing for a very long time. See, Aquarius, if you've been struggling with financial stress, self doubt, or feeling like success is always just out of reach, March is here to shift that entire story. You're stepping into a version of yourself that knows your worth, that builds with intention, that doesn't apologize for wanting abundance. This is your healing month, Aquarius. This is you reclaiming your confidence and your power. So, let me give you one quick advice for navigating the month of March. There would be an opportunity that shows up, and trust me, it will show up. Just go ahead and say a yes, even if it feels too big, even if it stretches you, even if you're not 100% ready. Say yes anyway. The universe doesn't hand you things you can't handle. Second, channel your inner energy. Step into the lion energy. Be bold, be fierce, be visible. This is not the time to shrink back or play it safe. Your courage is your superpower this month. Use it, right? Lean into collaboration. This is just so important. Humans cannot operate in silos, they need people. The Three of Pentacles is telling you loud and clear, don't do this alone. Reach out, ask for help, right? Built with others. You will go so much further when you let the right people into your corner. And finally, trust the process, right? This is leading you somewhere real. You're not spinning your wheels, you're not just wasting your time, you're building something that's going to last, something that's going to provide for you, something solid and something beautiful. Aquarius, March is your month to roar. The universe is placing something powerful in your hands, something that can shift the entire trajectory of your year. But you have to meet it halfway. That's the deal. You have to show up with courage. You have to collaborate. You have to trust that you're exactly who you need to be in this moment. So step into your power, trust your fire, and watch how the universe moves mountains when you have this boldness in your heart, right? Aquarius, I am rooting for you so hard. Now go out there and make the magic happen. This is what I have for you today, Aquarius. If this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you and knowing what these messages mean to you. Are they landing well with you all or not? Drop an emoji, share what came up for you, or just say hi. I read every single comment. And if you're interested in a private reading, the details are in the caption. Feel free to go through it and reach out. All right, I'll talk to you soon, Aquarius. Let's move to Gemini. Okay, we have every little thing you do is magic deck for you, Gemini. You know what? This is the first ever tarot deck that I bought for myself. I was just so attracted to it and I love this deck. Gemini, Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of your readings. Just to brief you, today's reading is for March 2026, and this is not specific to just one area of your life. We're going to see what comes through the cards. It could be friendships, it could be love, it could be growth, it could be travel, whatever the spirit guides really want you to hear right now. That's what we would tap into. So let's see what unfolds for you, Gemini. We have the first card as Ten of Swords. We have Seven of Swords. We have the World. We have Strength. And we have Champion of Wands, which is Knight of Wands. Okay, just hang in. I hope you all can see the cards. All right. This is intense, right? Quite a journey is what I can really pick up. This reading is telling such a story, and it's one of transformation, right? A story of transformation, a story of moving through something difficult and coming out victorious on the other side. Let me walk you through this. So, right at the beginning of March, I'm seeing this Seven of Swords energy, right? And look at this imagery. There is a fox here, right? Foxes are very clever, they're very strategic, they know how to move carefully. This is telling me that you need to be aware as the month starts. Pay attention to your surroundings. Someone or something might not be showing you the full picture. This could be about someone being a little sneaky, withholding information, or just not being completely honest with you. Or it could be that you need to be careful, you need to be strategic. Maybe you're navigating a tricky situation and you can't show all your cards yet, right? You can't open up that easily. I would say either way, this is about being smart, being careful, and trusting your instincts. Now, what I'm picking up is in the first week or probably the second week of March, something might feel off to you, Gemini. You might get that gut feeling that tells you, wait, this doesn't add up. Trust that feeling, right? Don't ignore it. Whether it's in a relationship, a friendship, a work situation, or even within your family. If something feels like it's not quite right, believe it, honor that. The fox energy is telling you to protect yourself and be wise about who and what you trust right now, right? And we after this we have Ten of Swords, right? And honestly, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is the card of endings, right? This is a card of releasing. This, but don't take me wrong. This isn't just about pain. It's about a moment where 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 you just have to learn how to go up from this particular situation, right? So this tells me that something that's been hurting you, draining you, or holding you back is finally going to end in March. And yes, it might stink, it might feel like a loss, but this is necessary ending. This is the universe cutting the cords to something that was never meant to stay, right? See, what happens is we get stuck in places at times and we don't know what is the way forward from that place. In such situations, the universe takes over. If you're not able to take the decision, the universe will take that decision and give you a lot of clarity, right? And that's what I'm picking up for you, Gemini. You're going to experience a moment of clarity in March, a moment where you finally see something uh, for what it really is, right? No more facades. Maybe it's a relationship that wasn't serving you. Maybe it's a job that was draining your soul. Maybe it's a friendship that's been one sided. Maybe it's even a belief about yourself that you've been carrying that's just not true. So whatever it is, it will come to a closure, right? And while it might hurt in the moment, I promise you this is making space for something so much better, way better, right? And this is where the healing begins. Because after that ending, after that release, you find your strength, right? And Gemini, do you see that lion here? It's a lion here, right? In the strength card. That represents you. This is your inner power, your courage, your ability to be both gentle and fierce at the same time. Strength isn't about forcing your way through, it's about taming the beast within, right? About leading with grace, about finding your center even when everything around you feels chaotic. After the pain, after the ending, this is where you rise. This is where you realize that you're so much stronger than you ever gave yourself credit for. Mid March, you're going to tap into a part of yourself that you may be that that you may have forgotten was there, right? You're going to find your voice, you're going to set boundaries, you're going to stand up for yourself in a way that feels calm but powerful. The lion doesn't roar to prove itself, it just is, right? And that's the energy you stepping into. This is your healing moment, Gemini. This is you reclaiming your power, finding your courage, and realizing that you don't need anyone's validation to know your worth. And once you've tapped into that strength, once you have reclaimed your power, that's when things start to move. Look at that horse, the Knight of Wands, right? Or the Champion of Wands. It's about motion, right? It's about moving fast. This is all about action, adventure, passion, and momentum. After you've released what wasn't serving you and found your inner lion, you're ready to take off. And I'm talking rapid movement here, Gemini. This could be travel, a spontaneous trip, a new adventure, a passionate new connection, or just a surge of energy that makes you want to take action on something probably you've been thinking about for way too long, right? Late March is when things start to speed up. You might feel the sudden urge to just go, to book the trip, to say yes to the opportunity, to take the leap you've been scared to take for such a long time. I would say don't overthink it, right? This energy does not hesitate. You see the path and you ride. This could also bring in someone new, someone bold, passionate, exciting, or it could be you embodying that energy and attracting new experiences because of it. Either way, what I'm picking up for you, Gemini, is things are moving and they're moving really, really fast. And by the end of March, you land on the world, right? This is everything. This is completion, achievement, success coming full circle. This card is telling me that by the end of the month, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You've gone through the difficulty, you've released what needed to go. You found your strength. You've taken bold action, and now you are standing at the finish line of a majority cycle, of a major cycle. This could be literal travel. Maybe you are going somewhere that feels significant, somewhere that brings closure or celebration, or it could be metamorphical also. You're completing a chapter of your life, achieving something you've been working towards, or finally feeling like all the pieces are coming together. The puzzle is complete. So, what I feel is by the end of March, you're going to feel a sense of wholeness, like you've arrived, right? Like you have learned the lesson, close the loop, and you're ready for the next level. The world is also about recognition. People are going to see you, Gemini, your growth, your journey, your strength. It won't go unnoticed. So, here's my advice for navigating this month: trust your instincts. The beginning of March, if something feels off, don't ignore it. Be smart and protect your energy. Let the ending happen if it is required. I know it is scary. I know it might hurt, but it's clearing the way for something so much better. Don't cling to what's already over. Tap into your strength. You're more powerful than you realize, Gemini. Set the boundaries. Speak your truth. Stand in your worth. The lion doesn't beg for respect, it commands. It just does by existing, right? When the moment comes to move, move. Go ahead, take action. Don't overthink it, right? Say yes to the adventure, take the risk, follow the excitement, and finally celebrate yourself. The world is yours by the end of the month. You've earned it. You've walked through the fire and came out the other side. Own it, Gemini. Don't be shy about it. Gemini, March is taking you on a journey from confusion to clarity, from pain to power, from endings to new beginnings. And by the time you reach the end of the month, you're going to look back and realize that everything had to happen exactly the way it did to get you here, right? You're stronger than you know. You are braver than you think. And you're about to step into a whole new chapter that's been waiting for you. Trust the process, reclaim your power, and get ready to claim your world. That's what I have for you, Gemini, today. If this message hit home for you, please drop a comment and let me know. I always love hearing how these readings resonate and what's coming up for you. Um, Thank you so much. Also, if you're interested in private readings, the details are in the description. Feel free to reach out and we can get on to a private reading. Libra, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of your readings. My dear Libra, today's reading is for March, and this is not specific to only one area of your life. We are going to see what comes through the cards. It could be family, it could be transformation, it could be healing, it could be personal, whatever the spirit guides really want you to hear right now. That's what we are tapping into. Libra, for you, we have the Rider Waite Tarot cards, and let's see what comes across. Something is shifting for you, Libra. It is. It is. We have Page of Pentacles, we have the Star, Seven of Pentacles, the Death card, and Seven of Swords. I told you something is shifting. Just give me a minute. So we have Seven of Pentacles. We have the Death card, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the star. I hope you all can see the cards. Yes. Okay, my dear Librans, we're starting with the Seven of Pentacles, and this is telling me you've been putting in work, serious work, into a relationship, right? You've been investing time, energy, emotional labor, trying to make something work, trying to keep the peace, trying to show up. But Libra, you are exhausted beyond imagination. You're exhausted beyond imagination. You're standing back at the moment, you're looking at this connection and asking yourself, is this actually going anywhere? Am I the only one trying? Right? There's a feeling of imbalance. And for you, that's the worst feeling in the world. You've been patient, way too patient, and deep down, you already know the answer. Libra, why are you not just ready to face it? Okay, what I see is that at the beginning of March, you're going to hit a moment of clarity, right? Where you can't ignore it anymore. You've been giving, and it's not being matched, right? Mostly, I see it's a romantic relationship, but it could be for some of you, it could be close friendship or even a family dynamic, right? You're going to realize you can't keep pouring from an empty cup, and that realization leads straight into death, right? Now, this relationship, Libra, is coming to a closure, right? Or at the very least, the version of this relationship that you've been holding on to is getting completed, right? Now, this is a major transformation in your connections with others. Death doesn't mess around. This is about a complete shift, a closing of a chapter that's been open way too long. And I know this. I know the feeling, right? It would feel devastating. I know you hate conflict, you hate endings, you want everyone to be okay, but this ending is necessary, right? This is the universe saying you deserve better. You deserve balance, my dear friend. You deserve someone who meets you halfway, right? What I'm picking up is that around early to mid March, this is going to come to a head, right? There might be a conversation, a realization, or just a moment where you finally choose yourself. And yes, it's going to hurt. But on the other side of this, freedom, space, the ability to breathe again, right? Now, as you're moving through this ending, the Seven of Swords show up, right? And this is telling me you need to be smart about how you handle this. This card is all about strategy, about protecting yourself, about not showing all your cards. Not everyone needs to know what you're going through. Not everyone needs to understand your decision. There might be people who try to convince you to stay, to give it one more chance, to keep trying. I would say don't. Guard your peace. Move quietly if you need to. Trust your instincts. You don't owe anyone any explanation for choosing yourself, right? And here's what I'm seeing, there's going to be pressure, either from the person you're releasing or from people around you who don't understand why you're walking away. I would say the Seven of Swords is your permission to protect your energy and do what's right for you, regardless of what anyone else thinks, right? And this is where I would say the light starts coming in, okay? After the death, after the release, after the strategic exit, something new begins to grow. And we have Page of Pentacles, right? Now, this is a fresh opportunity in your life. This is telling me that once you clear out what wasn't working, space opens up something real and grounded. This could be a new connection, someone who actually shows up, someone who values you, someone who brings balance instead of chaos. Or this could be you investing in yourself also in a new way. Maybe you're starting something creative, learning a new skill, focusing on your own growth, your own stability. Something new is definitely starting for you, Libra. I would say mid to late March, this is new beginning is going to appear. Now it's going to feel different, it's going to feel lighter, and because it's the page of pentacle, it's going to feel steady and real, not dramatic, not intense, just solid. So pay attention to who or what shows up during this time. This is the universe bringing you what you've actually been asking for and for a very long time, right? And by the end of March, you land on to the star. Okay, Libra, now this is everything. This is hope returning. This is you healing. This is you connected to something bigger again. The star comes after the storm, and it's the reminder that you're going to be more than okay. You're going to thrive. This card is all about your dreams starting to manifest, your feeling spiritually aligned again, and trusting that you made the right choice. By the end of March, that heaviness you're carrying, it's lifting. You're breathing easier. That's what I'm picking up. Now you're feeling hopeful again, and you're starting to see what walking away from what wasn't meant for you looks like, right? And that's the best thing you could have done to yourself. Libra, here is my advice for navigating the month of March. Stop trying to make something work that's clearly one-sided, right? You've done enough, enough and more. You've literally tried enough. It's okay to let go. Embrace the transformation. I know endings terrify you. I know you want everyone to be happy, but sometimes the only way to find real peace is to release what's been disturbing it, right? Trust that this ending is making room for something better. Be strategic. You move through this, you protect your peace. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. Move with intention and keep your energy safe. I would say stay open to what shows up after the release. The Page of Pentacles is bringing you something grounded and real. Don't dismiss it. Don't do that, right? It just it just because something is new, it doesn't feel familiar, it is unfamiliar, I will not go ahead with it. Don't have these notions in your mind, right? And trust the star. Trust that you're being guided. Trust that healing is on the way. Trust that your dreams are closer than you think. Libra, March is your month of release and renewal. You're letting go of a relationship that's been draining you, that's been just so dramatic, right? And in doing so, you're making space for the love, balance, and peace you've been craving. We all need care, we all need someone to support us, right? By the end of the month, you're going to look back and realize you chose yourself, and that was the most loving thing you could have done, right? Trust the process, protect your peace, and get ready for healing and hope that's waiting for you. That's what I have for you today, Libra. If this resonated with you, please share in the comments. Let me know what came up, what landed, or even if you just want to say you're claiming this energy, I love connecting with you all in the comment section. And if you're feeling called to go deeper with a private reading, where we can look at your specific questions, uh, get detailed guidance just for you, I would say go to the description. That's where you would find more details. And I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you so much. So all the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, March is a powerful month for all of you, whether you're stepping into bold leadership, moving through transformation and claiming your world, or releasing what no longer serves you to make room for healing and hope. You're all being called to trust the process. Trust yourselves and trust that the universe has your back. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for trusting me with your energy and your time. Once again, if you enjoyed the reading, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, trust your journey, protect your peace, and keep shining. Much love to all of you. Thank you, and bye for now.